Hi, welcome to Christoni channel. Here we are going to guide you step by step into various investment opportunities, various investment, places that you can put your money and make the most out of it. I am a repatriation strategist, and having stayed abroad for a very long time, coming back home to settle was a very difficult thing for me. The decision to come back home, what you coming to do, where you are coming to, and all that was a big headache. But I found a way to get through that, and I am still on the journey. And I want you to come with me step by step so that I'll be able to guide you, show you what to do, and how to go about it so you can move back home. So if you are a diasporian, this is one channel that is going to be awesome and amazingly good for you. I would appreciate it if you follow me on this channel, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, like, share, that this will go viral so that you don't know, you might be helping someone out there. Someone needs to hear this and it's going to help that person. Okay, so come on with me and let's explore various investment and business opportunities in Ghana, in Africa. It doesn't matter whether you are a diasporian or you are living in Ghana. This can still be good for you. You could be living in Ghana, but you don't know exactly where to even put your money. This is good for you. Today, I'm going to take you on a journey of catfish rearing. Catfish rearing is one of the businesses that you can do in Ghana in a very small place. It doesn't matter whether you have a backyard or you have a big place. But let's take it from the little one. You have a backyard. You don't know what to do over there. It is just there and you don't know what to do with it. This is an opportunity for you to get to transform your backyard garden into something amazing, One of the things that you can easily do repatriating back from the diaspora, okay, is going into catfish farming. I am doing it and I believe you can do it too. Now, how to start your catfish business? What are the things you need? How much do you need to start with? Do you need to be an expert? What exactly do you need to be able to go into catfish farming? That is what I'm going to be exploring with you. So come with me along this journey of how I started my catfish farming, and you'll be amazed how simple it could be for you. First of all, I started to consider what are some of the things I would need. I watched a lot of videos, I watched a lot of things that could help me capture the idea of going into catfish business. And the first item that I discovered was going to be very easy for me was to get a plastic container, okay, a plastic barrel. And that is what I went for first. I got two of these, okay, I got two of these. Now, the container I got is 1,000-liter container, as you can see in the video. It's 1,000-liter container, and I got two of them. And then you make sure you do your cleaning, make sure you wipe them clean, cut the top maybe halfway, and then what? Clean them up, clear the portion where you are going to get these things stationed, and then you can just put them there. Now, but before that, one most important thing is water. Do you have available water or water readily available? You have to make sure you have it. Okay, you have to make sure you have this water available, running water. It could be the running water from the government, which is the normal one that we take, or you could be a borehole. But please make sure, if it's a borehole, make sure that the water is tested and it's not salty. If it is salty, it's going to be very bad for the catfishes. It's not the best if it is salty. So make sure that whatever water you're going to use does not have salt or very minimal salt content. If not, it's going to harm the fishes. Catfish don't like salt. They don't like salt. You cannot give them water that has salt in them. So you have to be careful with that. Okay, that is very, very important. So once you have your containers washed, cleaned up, and ready, the next thing is to consider is to go for your catfishes. Okay, the next thing to consider is to go for your catfishes. Now, one thing you should know, catfishes do not reproduce by themselves. Okay, they are not like tilapia that reproduces by themselves. You can choose to do the hatchery, or you can choose to rear them, buy them and rear them, and then sell them. Okay, or you can choose to do both. You can choose to do both. Okay, good. So you find a hatchery, call on them, and then ask them how much they are selling it for. Okay, so you have to decide with the one who's selling to you, which one will be best for you if you are a beginner. Okay, if you are a beginner, we have the fingerlings, we have the post fingerlings, we have the juveniles. Okay, for me, the one I was buying from gave me post fingerlings. Now, why did he give me post fingerlings? He gave me post fingerlings because he felt I was new in it, so I needed to start with something that would not give me too much stress. So he gave me the post fingerlings, which are a little bigger than the fingerlings. Now, each of these barrels I bought are going to take about 100 pieces. Okay, they can take up to 150 pieces though. You need to buy two so that at a point, maybe after 2 months, you should begin to separate them. You should begin to separate them. This is where the second barrel comes in. After 2 months, when you realize that some of them have grown a little bigger than the others, okay, and the others are still slow in eating and slow in growing, you then do what we call segregation. Okay, you separate the big ones from the smaller ones, or the smaller ones from the big ones. Okay, so when you separate them, okay, it will give the smaller ones the opportunity to eat and also grow. Okay, now at a point when they are growing, okay, maybe when they are about 4 months old, okay, to 5 to 6 months, okay, where you can begin to sell. Okay, actually at 6 months you can begin to sell, right? Okay, good. Now at that point, you will then realize that when they are about 150, they cannot fit in that one barrel. That is why at a point, once you have done the separation, it helps the other container hold some of them for you, maybe the little ones. Okay, so you can have maybe 90 or about 80 in one, and then maybe about 60 or so in the other. Okay, maybe those are the smaller ones, and then it can help you manage these catfish very well. So that is what you ought to do. That is what you ought to do. That is why it's important for you to get 2 barrels, okay, or 2 containers for that matter, so you can do the segregation. Now, why did I decide to go for only 100 at first when I know that this container can take 150? As at the time, I didn't know. So I went for 100 because I was trying out. Now, one thing you shouldn't do as an investor, not because you have money, you want to throw everything in there. If you have never been into such a business, don't think that, oh, people are saying, oh, it's a good business, it's lucrative, you can do it, and so, because you have the money, you just go and throw the money at it. No. Take your time. Buy a few. Learn how to take care of the few. And as you are growing in your knowledge on handling them, now remember that head knowledge is different from experience. Head knowledge is different from experience, and experience is always the best teacher. So the fact that you've heard about it, the fact that you've seen it, you've watched it on videos and stuff like that, doesn't mean that you know. When you have started doing the business and you are facing it, practicing it, then you can say you know. Until that, you don't know. You only have heard. So please know that it's important to pick a few, practice with it, see how it goes, and do what? And as you grow in your knowledge of handling the 100, you can expand to 200, 300, 400, 500, and even up to 1,000, depending on how big your backyard is. Remember, this is a backyard thing we are talking about here. Okay, Good. After a while, if you think that your backyard cannot handle the quantity you want to bring in, then you can think of getting a land somewhere and then expand to maybe do 250, maybe, 250 or 500 or so. Okay. So that is it about how to begin your catfish farm journey. Okay. How to begin your catfish farm journey. Okay. So please do well to subscribe to this channel, share, and please like. Okay. Make some comments about it. What questions you have, put questions in there and I'm going to help answer them. In our next video, we are going to explore now how the journey began for me. Okay, we've already started, but then how are we going to take care of these catfishes? In our next video, we are going to look at that. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, make your comments, ask your questions.